All right, I'm gonna jump right into it. All right, so this is our first site here. Give me one moment. We'll be right back. All right. Let's get right into it. So I'm gonna show y'all exactly what we was able to build over the weekend. This has been really crazy, super phenomenal. I've been actually learning, teaching myself HTML, CSS, different development tools and technologies, and with the help of all of these different AI softwares, it's more than possible for anybody now. I mean, it's actually crazy the abilities that you could actually have with just a $20 subscription of these tools. This is really crazy. So I'm gonna show you. I wanted to build my first SaaS. I made it real simple SaaS, but very useful. You know, it's something I use, so I'm sure others will use it, and it's at the fraction of the cost of a lot of other tools. But this is it. This is it, man. InstantPDFKits.com. It is fully active right now. I'm constantly building things and I'll be showing you exactly how we've been able to do this. But man, this is a fully functioning SaaS right now. And it provides real life problems solving things, okay? Real life tools. So with this specific tool, I wanted to be able to actually do a lot of things with PDFs, okay? And then if you get into like a lot of the search engine optimization and things like that, and you'll start to find that a lot of the main tools is merge and split, okay? And then it's a lot of other premium tools I've added in that give more functionality and more of a bang for the buck. But I'm gonna be showing as we go through within the next few days or weeks exactly how we were able to do this, and we're going to be building more. So this is just the first one. This is literally the first ever full-fledged SaaS that I've built from scratch using just two tools, really: ChatGPT and Claude. Okay, if you have these two tools and you know something about prompt engineering, that's what's gonna give you the heads up. All right, and we show all of this. We show all of this on our site here. Also, you'll be able to get you a full list of tools that I use and millions of others use. All right, these tools are very, very streamlined the process of creating things. And you can go right over here to incomestreams247.com. All right, and this will actually help you. And this site was actually also built using ChatGPT as well, and we was able to actually build this out. And just knowing a few key components, a few things with coding, I mean, you literally have skies is the limit. It literally comes down to whatever you can imagine. If you can imagine it, you could put it out there, right? And help different people. You could help businesses do B2B or B2C type of products or SaaS, content, things like that. That would definitely help you. So with this specific tool here, you'll be able to get the full list here. Okay, you go in here, you sign up here, just email. I don't spam you or anything like that. Just keeping you updated on the new tools as I'm learning. I want all of my people and followers to also know, all of the entrepreneurs, and we in this thing together, man. All right. Also, we just put this link here, first backlink, basically back to the main site. Okay, InstantPDFKit.com. I'm gonna be showing the back office here. I've actually made this into a full-fledged site here. Let's sign into one of the profiles. And it's been crazy teaching myself this stuff, you know. And with AI, it's literally like the best teacher. You know, it's like a brain on steroids. It makes all of this more than possible, man. And so these are the tools that I have already built in. Like I said, it's a full-fledged SaaS, man. Full-fledged here. I have databases hooked up, things like that. I have all of the different tools. These are running off of different scripts that I've made, and they run on the backside of the server. All right, and this is so crazy. Like I mentioned, to put together. Split. Like I said, these are the two main tools that's super popular, everybody needs. Of course, you could do a lot of these things for free, right? Everybody wants to say that you could do this for free. You could do anything for free, right? But the best thing is you don't have, with this specific site that I've built, there are no ads for one. All right, no ads anywhere. All right, and look how many different tools you have, and more tools are definitely coming, right? Full on Flash, $9.99, and I've been able to incorporate that. Let me show you also the Stripe. We've been able to put together the Stripe integration. And this took me about a couple of days, man. I was working on this for a few days. As you can see here, the dashboard changes dynamically based on the subscription. And you can see here we're on the free plan here. And any user, they can come in here and sign up here for $9.99 a month, and they'll get full access to all of the tools. And then that is integrated with Stripe, and then everything has the API set up to where basically we'll be able to, as soon as they sign up, the dashboard changes over, and they will have full access to this tool, right? And this is crazy. So I'm gonna just show you all some of the inner workings of this, because it's definitely crazy. Okay, it's definitely crazy. Something that you definitely should be looking into if you're not, because there's so many different ways to apply this technology, right? So many different ways. This technology is definitely just starting. I think about it as, I mean, it gives you a literal full-on coder, right? You have a full access coder for you. All if you know how to do prompt engineering properly, right? Also, guys, you can check me out on Twitter. Always be just started this here, but I'll be posting a lot of different things here, a lot of different things, helping people, helping myself, tools that I find. Just definitely stay connected here. You could definitely catch me there on Twitter as well. But like I said, man, AI is about to definitely blow the socks off of a lot of people, right? We was able to literally in a matter of 3 days, a lot of just going back and forth, knowing a little bit of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, being able to put together a full-fledged SaaS, literally for the cost of the subscription of Claude. If you have Claude, you could have your own software, right? All you got to do is keep your mind open, look for ideas. It'll come up with the ideas, and then just know how to read instructions and put everything together, right? And continuously learn. You could definitely do this. So I'm gonna show you all the back office here. Back office here. We did everything in cPanel. I wanted to run everything with a cPanel deal. I'm able to host an unlimited amount of sites. And I've been finding some crazy tools in this, man. This literally blows out the water sites like Go High Level or ClickFunnels, things like that. I mean, those sites are definitely great. Okay, I have them, I've used them, things like that. But when you see that you have the possibility to literally pull out whatever ideal of a site or a product out of your head and be able to get it generated by AI, more than perfect. Okay, I mean, it'll generate things that, I mean, it just makes no sense. It makes literally no sense. My first site here, like I mentioned here, Income Streams 247, where I'm giving all the list of sites that I use, different products that I use in my community to be able to help generate income online daily, right? And this is working. This is definitely working. So this is the SaaS here we've been able to build over the weekend. PDF SaaS, very simple, just the first one. And we're also going to be tapping into mobile app development, right? Mobile app development is also going to be major, okay? That's definitely going to be major. So being able to use different frameworks like React or Next.js, things like that, which are all JavaScript, guys. I mean, it's all JavaScript, you know. So learning those basics, for me, that's what I've been focusing on. Learning HTML, CSS, like what are they for, how are they connected, how to use them. For this site specifically, PHP was the main thing. So we learned PHP, how to use it, like I mentioned, what is it for. And I'm going to be showing you exactly what this site does. Different tools, even Python. I have some Python scripts running in the background. I mean, and I started with Python. I started literally with Python, and I just couldn't find any kind of, at the time, didn't find any practical use because I didn't want to stay in that command line interface, right? But when you have the ability to make the graphics, the websites or apps, things like that, that are the front end of those different things of Python scripts, now you start seeing the power, right? Now you start seeing the power, how this thing could actually grow and why it makes sense. I mean, Python is mainly, I mean, you could do pretty much anything in Python. Python is a crazy script. JavaScript, like I mentioned, even for this site, JavaScript has been major. So I'm gonna just let you check it out here. I mean, right now, like I said, we was able to finally get the Stripe integration here. So now we have payments set up here for monthly recurring payments for our SaaS. And like I said, this is just the first one, all done in cPanel. So I'm gonna check you. Let's go right into some of the code here, man. Some of the code here is crazy. This code is definitely crazy, right? So let's take a look here. Main thing here, it's a few different sections that we set up. Especially now, also, I just recently added the blog to the site as well. So sites like WordPress, for instance, great site for overall capabilities, blogging. And I start trying to compare. I start comparing the two. I'm like, okay, yeah, WordPress. WordPress is great, right? Fully capable of doing pretty much anything. But then there are things that I started to think of, page layouts and things like that. I started to think of that I just couldn't do, right? Little certain things, little tools I just could not do. And at the speed that Claude or ChatGPT can put these things out, guys, the only reason a lot of these companies are still in business is because they don't want to do it or know how to do it, right? But it's more than capable, right? It's more than capable. So even here, our main homepage here, and I have a lot of the CSS code here. It's all in one for now. But as you could see, this thing puts out the entire code, man. The whole page is literally here, right? Navigation, how to log in, how the dashboard is handled. See, if you could see here, a lot of these things, these aren't static things. So certain pages you can't get to unless you are logged in, right? Those little simple things we overlook, it's all handled by code, right? It's all handled by code. You see here, you can't get into this tool, right? Well, now that I can, I'm actually logged in. But say I'm logged out, I wouldn't be able to get into this tool. I'll show you here. But as you can see, is everything here, since it's past the daily limit or past the limit, you now have to upgrade. And I have to actually upgrade this button here, right, for the new subscription. But everything is here. We have 6 main tools here. Upgrade package. More tools definitely coming soon. It's just phenomenal, man. It's phenomenal. So let me get right into Claude. I'm gonna be putting together just another type of site here just to show you all what are the possibilities here, man. Now, like everything in AI or AI generated, a lot of people, are saying, oh, that's AI generated, or that's good, that's bad, that doesn't look good. Everything, literally, even down to the articles you could generate, everything comes down to the input, which means the prompt, right? Everything is the prompt. And I'm gonna show you here. HTML. I'm going to show you all here. Here we go. All right, so I'm going to pull over some code here, or the editor. Of course, we like to use VS Code. Let's get this here. All right. Here we go. All right. Here, we're going to put that there. There we go. All right. So we want to see what exactly this thing can do, right? Like I said, I've made the whole SaaS in a matter of a few days, and I'm still tweaking it. Still things I'm tweaking here. I'm still putting together. Like I said, I just put the blog in, and this blog layout is major. To be able to put out I've been able to generate literally 0 plagiarized original content using only AI. And it took me a while to figure this thing out. It took me a while, but now articles are produced by AI. The images I need for the articles are produced by AI. I mean, it's just crazy, man. It is crazy. Look at this. Just look, man. And this is just the beginning, right? Now, if you know anything about using like online, anything like SEO, things like that, content is always going to be king, right? And so now it's moving towards how the content is actually put out or what platforms you're using. But if you have your own website, man, that's always going to be major, right? Because there's so many ways that you have to control the traffic, right? It's your traffic, it's your audience. So being able to have your own platform, your own site, your own email list, that's the name of the game, right? And like I mentioned, if you need access, if you want access to these tools, man, I'm gonna be putting out a whole lot more information, a lot more things here. But if you want access, man, check out our site, Income Streams 247. We're gonna be putting out a whole lot of things, but you can get a free list right now of all the tools that I'm using and many others are using to make money online. So with this article here, like I mentioned, the images all generated through AI. AI is definitely dominating, and I'm just using for the articles, ChatGPT, things like that, especially with the new ChatGPT 5, right? ChatGPT 5 is now out and it's actually changing the game. All right, it's changing the game. They have added more things. It's not giving you so much. Basically, they used to call it hallucinations. Basically, it'll go on, and it basically makes up stuff. It kind of fills in the gaps. So now they've changed the model to where it doesn't do that as much. All right, it's more accurate. The images now getting way better. Okay, the images of now, I mean, you should be able to see some of this stuff, man. But for instance, this is how I start, right? Especially for SaaS making. If you want to make a SaaS, I made the first one. I'm gonna start making the second one next. But the first one, just coming up with ideas, right? You want to solve pain points. So what I do, if my mind is limited, right? Why not use ChatGPT, right? An unlimited model, right? So you can come up with 50 ideas for SaaS products in different categories that solve one major problem. All right. And ChatGPT will literally give you these SaaS, right? Now, what I start to do, I just start going through them, right? I start seeing, like I say, seeing exactly what tools I have access to, and then being able to tell ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini, any of these tools, what you are working with, right? But look at these tools, man. And these are ideas. A lot of these ideas you may not even thought of, right? So we got code email optimizer, social post repurposer. Now that's a good one here. That's a real good one, especially with AI. If you could get the script and being able to chop it right, things like that, and then yeah, that's a real good one. If you could do like auto packing, basically putting different things inside of the video. Oh man, that's major, right? Let's look that up here. One-click lead nurturer. Ooh, auto creates a tailored 5 follow-up sequence for every new lead. Oh, that's good too. Let me see here. E-commerce stuff. See, I like things like this. Tools, shipping ETA accuracy tools. See, tools like this, they start getting searched, right? And then what I'll start doing as well, I'll get into tools like Ahrefs, SEMrush, things like that. even Google Trends as well, right? You want to start seeing what kind of volume and interest, basically what the market is made up of, right? You want to start seeing, is there a nice size market? Is there somewhere you could get a slice of that market, right? So we got productivity tools, right? A lot of these tools you've seen here, basically like for different companies, basically clickable. It's a few others escape my mind. Let me see. Basically work manage Monday.com. That's the big one there. But basically like a multi-app dashboard there. Definitely. And you can make these things, man. You can literally get on here. I'm gonna show you right fast here. Matter of fact, this is how I come up with a lot of my websites now, right? It's all about prompt engineering. Prompt engineering. If you could engineer the correct prompt, right? Doesn't matter how long the prompt is, neither, right? I used to be trying to be short or like, oh, let me not put too many paragraphs in there. Now I put a whole book for a prompt if I need to. I'll put a whole book in the prompt if I need to for it to actually generate the right things. And the thing about AI, it'll go through that, parse it as it needs to, and know exactly what you was trying to do and more, which blows my mind, right? That starts blowing my mind for real. Let me see here. I'm gonna show exactly the type of page here. Let's see what we want to do here. Subscription ways, since friendly payments. Now you could do this for sure. I'm gonna do this one here just for this. But like I said, this is how I did this tool. All right, entire full-fledged monthly payment. Look at this. All these animations, things like that. I didn't do a drag or drop. This is not WordPress. This is not ClickFunnels or anything, man. This is a full-fledged on files and code, man, that everything comes down to. All of that stuff just comes down to tools. I paid $20 for Claude and was able to generate a full-on SaaS. And I got a few other sites. Like I said, if you want access to all of the tools that we have, all of the tools that I use as well on a daily, check this out, man. Check it out. Get access now. All right, so anyway, let's get back to it. I'm gonna code up some stuff here with Claude and ChatGPT 5 here. Let's see. Cash flow predictor. Let me see. Price drop notification. Okay. Meeting summarizers. There's been a lot of tools like that as well. A lot of tools like that. All right, so I'm gonna start with the invoice chaser bot, right? Now, and like I said, if you could prompt engineer, I actually show you how to use ChatGPT to master your prompts. That's what you ought to be doing. All right, you come up with a halfway decent prompt, put it in ChatGPT and tell it to make it better. It'll 10 times it. All right. So, and that's for anything. Let's make a website SaaS for this. Give me the main home page script prompt. All right, and then I'll put the idea. And it's literally going to give me the prompt. All right. All right. Now look how look at the detail. Please look at this detail. It's stuff that you don't even think about, right? It's things you don't even think about that it's thought about a billion times in a second, and it literally completely puts out the whole prompt for you. This is the prompt that I'm about to use right now. Started with one prompt, right? If you don't have ideas, don't worry. ChatGPT, these different platforms, they'll come out with the idea, right? They'll come out with an idea for you. You don't even need your own idea. You just need an idea. All right, so if you could type and you have internet or anything, right, have access to these tools, you don't even need your own idea, right? And I'll show you exactly how you could research these ideas. You want to validate them, make sure they're actually great ideas, right? So I've just taken one idea, one SaaS idea, and I have generated an entire prompt for this SaaS, right? And so we're going to generate this right now. All right, we're going to generate this right now. I'm going to take this entire prompt. And now I'm going to go into my favorite website builder, if you don't know, is Claude. All right, let's make this website. Start with the main home page. All right, it's going to work. It is you literally have a supreme coder. You have literally the most supreme coder in your pocket. There's no coder better than these coders. I'm gonna tell you, because why? They know every language. Now, they know every programming language. They know all of the correct syntax. They know exactly what you're talking about and more. All right, if you could describe it, if you could come up with the right prompt, all right, I guarantee you can make the right page or the right SaaS. All right, so it's still going. I mean, and what I like about Claude the most, it doesn't break up your code, man. A lot of times ChatGPT, I like ChatGPT because it's conversational. It's like a real type of assistant type of thing. It's a genius assistant. Now Claude, on the other hand, Claude is the worker. I mean, this bad boy gets to work. It's other tools like Mantis is great as well, right? If you haven't checked out Mantis, you have to. All right, this tool here, I mean, this is a phenomenal tool here, right? For coding, for everything. It does slides, websites, analysis, games, all the coding that you need. Mantis, man, it's been able to do some crazy stuff. I also had it to actually format a few different articles actually for me. And the way it did it, man, blew my mind, man. I'm gonna have to show you. All right, I was putting up some articles here. I'm getting into like content making for the SaaS here. This is the first SaaS that I've made, InstantPDFKit.com. All right, all the different tools, different PDF tools, all in one place, no ads, things like that. But I needed a blog. I wanted a blog, so I asked Claude to let's start making a blog. Came out with the layout, and I'm gonna tell you, I put this thing in the Mantis, and Mantis, man, I told it I needed images. Okay, of course you don't want to have your articles where it's just all text, right? And this is still, I'm gonna still have to work on this format, but it's still great, man. I mean, it's still great. No plagiarism at all. Completely free of plagiarism. But it started putting images in here for me. right? And the output of the images, it gave me the images, and then it named the images, right, the appropriate way, right? Which kind of, I mean, it seems real minor, but it blew my mind because it actually named the images. I was able to drop them in to my back office here, and it made the process, I mean, really so easy. I mean, the images here, look at this. It started naming my images properly. I didn't have to go in here and rename them. And then it puts those names in the files. All right, it put them in the file, and it just kind of, I mean, it's really an upload and go thing, right? I kind of developed a framework, a nice little working concept, basically, like a template, a working template of how I want to do the articles. And it was able to do it, man. Gave me images, everything. Look at this. Look at this, man. Start giving me images in here. Look at this, man. And the text, I mean, look at the text on there is good. A lot of times, if you know about a lot of these AI models, text, man, if you start asking it for text, man, you're gonna have some jumbled text, man. Your text is all messed up. It's words that don't exist. Manus did a great job. All right, Manus did a really good job in developing this article, and then putting the pictures in here in the right place, man. I mean, and like I mentioned, it's no plagiarism. No plagiarism. So definitely, if you haven't, man, check out the first SaaS that I've made. Okay, InstantPDFKit.com. Very simple but powerful tool. Man, it's just been great developing. So let's get back here. So we have our first, here we go here, disconnect the rest before header, rest, reason, connection, termination. Looks like we may have, no, okay. So I'm gonna take this code. Let's go right, this is Claude. Claude has actually made our ideal here that we've generated from ChatGPT. Just an invoice chaser bot, right? So it lets you send those payment reminders out, right? Get them an email. So we've developed this all right now with the prompt through prompt engineering. So let's go see exactly how this thing looks. I'm gonna paste this code into VS Code, and we're gonna look at this thing together. Look at that. I'll change the text here, change the colors there, probably the white. But look at this, man. Look at this. I mean, if this not full-on fledged, like ready to go, I mean, you can sell this website for at least $500 to $1,000. Right? You catch the right market, the right niche, man. Pfft. Come on. Look at this, man. Look at this. Just look at this, man. You have a full-fledged, look, stuff like this, we can go in there and fix. But this start telling you, okay, you don't have to use it like that. This is where I'll be starting to nitpick. All right, I need to get this right. I want this lined up here. All right. But look at this, man. And then all the buttons gonna work, right? What I've been learning as well, a lot about the different, kind of like website design, right? The way I starting to like website design is that a lot of people, you don't really need a lot of pages, man. I mean, certain stuff you may, if you're dealing with forms or like something like Quora, Riddick, something like that. But a lot, as a business, you don't really need a lot of different pages, man. Especially like outside of your blog, you know, different funnels that you may have, you know, even to get traffic back in. And those are like little one-offs, right? One-off funnels here, put a funnel here, and you could make a page like that, right? Matter of fact, that's exactly what I'm gonna show you how to make as well next. But look at this. Now, the key to getting all of this working is further prompting, right? Further finding out exactly what you want it to do, and then being able to go in here and tell it what you want it to do, all right? If you can do that, you are going to win. Simple as that. Let's go here. So as you can see, we were able to put together a full-fledged site for a SaaS in the matter of 2.5 seconds. Right? Full on SaaS. Full on. Now, what a lot of people need to get into, or are getting into as well, needing landing pages, right? You want a landing page for any kind of any niche, really, right? You can get a landing page for any niche. Let me take a look here. Let's take a look here. Landing page types for every. And this will just start giving, like I said, and this is a crazy small realization I had with any AI model. As soon as you hit the enter button, the AI can't come back and say, I'm sorry, I couldn't do that. I mean, it's rare. I mean, depending on what you ask for. But the main thing is that it's always going to work. It's literally always going to go to work, right? Whatever you type in, no matter if you jack up the spelling, the language, anything, it's going to go to work, right? So, like I said, if you can master prompt engineering, oh my God, that's the wave of the future. The wave of the future is knowing how to be prompt engineers, man. Because if you could understand, what I'm starting to see is that if you could understand the big picture of things, of how things work, man, that's gonna put you ahead of a lot of people, man. Especially, they saying AI is basically, a lot of people are afraid that AI is taking their jobs, right? They're like, oh man, AI is going to be taking this job. There are a lot of people going unemployed, things like that. But if you learn AI, just learn AI, learn a tool a week. Do you know how much more of a value that gives you in your workspace, right? If you're working for somebody, that's going to give you a ton of value. And if you're working for yourself, that gives you the power of having 100 different employees for just a small subscription, right? I mean, you got one of the best employees out. So I want to focus on this niche, the coaching niche, right? A lot of people want to be coaches. I got a lot of coaches hitting me up. Hey man, make this. How can I do this? I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you exactly how you can make your own landing page, right? And of course, if you want the tools, if you want access to these tools, definitely check out our site, incomestreams247.com, where I'm going to be giving out all the tools that I use on a daily basis. All right. As I'm learning, as I'm updating, as I'm coming up with stuff and seeing stuff, you get access to it, and it's completely free, right? Completely free. And also, guess what? This web page was built also through AI, right? I didn't code it. I didn't use a drag and drop system or anything. I didn't need to go buy something that's going to put a watermark in the bottom of a page and all of this stuff with ads. None of that, man. You literally don't need any of it, right? This is full-fledged, ready to, I used to think, how I'm going to gather emails. They say, oh man, I'm going to need tools, different tools like ClickFunnels. I'm going to need a tool like Go High Level. I need a tool like MailChimp and things like that just to get emails and build my own email list. Guess what? I started doing some research and started, like I said, studying HTML, CSS, stuff like that, and realized you don't need none of that shit. I said you don't need any of it. All right, full-fledged. So if you want to access, definitely, man, check it out, man. I'm always updating. Always gonna be putting out more stuff. And like I said, the SaaS that we've just built took me a few days. Prompt engineering, full-fledged site, ready to take payments, tools, access to everything, right here. All right, right here, fully made. All right, so let's get here. I'm getting right back to the tool. I want to start with a coaching tool, right? Now, a lot of coaches sell by webinars, right? A webinar, free magnet or something like that. Even a free course, that'll be real good, actually. Like a free course, man. Really, that's how I would do it. Like a 3-day free course, right? And then you do the upsell. This is the one right here. So let's do this. Then for people that's established, sell your challenge programs, things like that, you could do something like this. But let's start here. I want to do a free mini course. Sign up with the upsell. That'll be good. All right. So I'm gonna go back to our prompt engineering. Let's get a good prompt here. Funnel for this idea. Give me the entire prompt to make homepage. All right. Now this is going to come up with the prompt, right? Like I said, if you don't know the prompt, guess who knows the prompt? AI does, right? If you can't put it elegantly, right, for the AI, guess who can? No other than AI. And better yet, it's going to do a way better job. All right, look at this prompt. Look at this. And like I said, I used to be like, man, this prompt too long, man. Oh, I need to be shorter with the prompt. Why is this prompt so, man? Like I said, I would paste the entire book inside of the AI for it to know, because it knows how to break all of this up. It knows exactly what you mean. It knows exactly how to structure everything, right? It's a big algorithm, man. So this big algorithm could work 1 billion times faster than any human. So you now, for $20, you have a master coder, a researcher, a super extra. It's almost like having a extraterrestrial brain that you have access to for 24/7. And then so also you can start to incorporate this into your own SaaS as well, right? Your own tools. That's something where I want to kind of get into too. I want to start to build out like some kind of AI different tool. Something that of course helps people, or help me. If I know it helps me, it's definitely going to help others. That's the way I look at it. That's how all tools really start. Really, all great tools start with some problem that the person is having. All right, so this thing has come up with our prompt. Look at this, even down to the user interface and everything, man, from the SEO. Look at this, and it did it in a fraction of a second, right? Look at this, day 5. Watch this. And now, so I'm gonna take all of this. This whole prompt, right? And I'm gonna drop it into Claude. And like I said, this was the first site we just made with Claude. All right, just to show you. All right, this was the first one. Made this in a fraction of a second. This is a $1,000 website right now. Right now. Somebody will charge you $1,000 to build this, and you can build it right now for $20. All right, you can build an unlimited of them really for $20. All right, look at this whole SaaS, man, ready. So let's get to the next one. Like I said, this is the first SaaS I've just put out here. InstantPDFKit, some useful tool out here. I'm really happy that I was able to put this together. It's something being able to see a SaaS and see things working and stuff like that, but it's another thing when you go and build it, right? You go build it, you go figure out how all of these pieces connect, how the different APIs connect and things like that. You have new things like MCPs, being able to connect and talk to multiple different APIs and kind of bundle them all up and know what tool, all of these different things, man. So what I did, I just started small, right? I just started small, but powerful, right? Started small and powerful, and now we have our own SaaS, right? Our own SaaS, payment integration, Stripe integrations right here. You come in here and upgrade. This is crazy. It's crazy what you could do, right? I can't be the only one I know I'm not tripping, because I'm like, man, you got people will pay you. It's literal people. I just read a post. Somebody spent $300,000 on getting a SaaS developed, right, for a healthcare industry. They spent $300,000 of their own money, went and had a SaaS developed, to find out no doctor wanted to use it. Oh man. And I just did it for under $20 basically. All right, so let's take that prompt. I'm gonna actually go to an entire new chat here, and let's make a new one. Let's make a new one here. All right. All right, so we've basically, the way I look at AI is, I catch myself at times saying thank you to the AI. I'm like, man, thank you. Oh my God, thank you so much. All right, because this is crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy what you could do, right? And if you're not using these tools, man, if you are not using these different AI tools right now, please start right now. Because right now, as you can see, Claude is going to work. Claude has full-fledged started going to work and is now building out a $1,000 website easily. Easily. Look at it. And like I said, this is I've built a couple of different websites with this, and I'm getting better at knowing how to prompt it, right? That's something you always want to really work on. And besides knowing the back office of everything, how databases work, how does authorization with Google and things like that work, payment handling, all of those different things. Once you learn those different concepts, right? Once you learn those concepts, you can apply it to anything, right? You can start applying it to mobile apps, SaaS apps, different things like that. You could apply it where you want, where you really want to apply it. And you could build whatever you want to build, right? Like I said, I had this cPanel. I had a cPanel for almost coming up on a year, right? And I could host unlimited websites, things like that. And I mean, it's a full, look at this, man. Look at this. Look at some of this stuff. I mean, email list. I could build an email list. I have multiple email lists being built. The one I just started here, it's already got 60 people coming to it. 60 people have already dropped their email, and look at this. They're coming in literally every day. Every day. I don't even have to do anything. I've gotten 3 today. Look, 1 yesterday. They literally come in every single day, right? All here, right? To get access to tools, man. Why? Because this is what's going to change everything, right? If you know a little bit of AI, man, you are going to, I mean, you really could work for yourself, honestly. You really could be, if you know how to structure everything, if you got the right components and things like that in place, you could really do some damage. Honestly, you could do some major damage, man. But if you want access to these tools, definitely check it out, man. IncomeStreams247.com. I'm going to give you access to a free list of prompts, the tools I use. A lot of the prompts I'm still updating and things like that. But anything I find useful, I'm putting it in there. You want access, you want free access to it. I'm not selling you anything here. Free, completely free. You get access to it. All right. So let's go check out our site here. Look at this. Look at this here. Okay. Let me see. This may be a different one here. Hero section 5-day curriculum. All get paid faster. This is a different one. That ain't what I wanted. Okay, I see what it did. All right. So we want it for coaches. All right, so even with the wrong site, it still came up with a great site. Let's check this out. I gave it the wrong ideal of a prompt, and it came out still even with something great, right? And like I said, you could do this unlimitedly, right? You could just keep doing this, man. Just people are like, oh man, I don't know how to get started. I don't know what tools to use. Man, ChatGPT. Just go get ChatGPT. I got people that's using the free ChatGPT. They're not even paying for it, and they're making money, man. All right. So let me see. Let me save this. Let's look at this next one here. Look at this. See, I like this right here already. All right, so get your free mini course. And then, of course, you can go sell this page, right, and theme it for whoever you're selling it to, right? Look at this. Used by 5. I mean, this is brilliant. I would change something like this here before the hover change up. But look at this, man. And look at the animations, man. I mean, look at this. Look at the hover animations. It put all this in there. You can't even do this type of stuff easily inside of a lot of these platforms like Go High Level or WordPress, ClickFunnels. I mean, you could do them, but it's workarounds, but it's real tough, man. When here you could just prompt it, right? You literally put in a prompt, and look at this. I got the static bar, so I tell a lot of my people, use the static bar because it's like constant marketing, right? As long as somebody's on your site, no matter where they are, you want this to hover here, right? They're always gonna hover, right? But let's go back through this. Let me reload this. This is crazy. All right, so as you go through the page, look how the elements start to pop up and generate as you hover. All right, look at that. Now you got a whole fight, and then of course with this, it's so easy to set up your own video hosting type of platform, right? For as a coach, right? If you're a coach, I mean, we could put this together so easily, right? You get the videos, you get 5 videos out, you easily could do this, and then upsell your course or your training or however you want to do it. You could definitely do that. I mean, it's so easy. It's so easy to set up, you know. Look at the results. Got the testimonial sections here. All right. How it works. I mean, you cannot tell me this is not a professional website. You literally can't tell me that. Even with the generic logo, right? It's just doing a text logo here. That's still perfect, right? That's still amazing. And then here they can come in here and they can literally opt in to be added into your database like this. Literally. And like I said, if you want access to all of these tools, you want access to all of the tools and more and prompts and everything I'm coming up with, definitely check us out. Check out Income Streams 247. This one I'm literally giving you everything that I use for free, right? Completely for free. All the tools, it's all in one section. I'm giving you prompts, article prompts, how to build articles. I'm gonna be putting videos in there as well. I mean, it's really crazy. It's really crazy. So let's check out this new site here. All right, so we want to get the new prompt. We have our new prompt here. I'm gonna put together something real cool here. So this is gonna be the first page. I'm gonna put together like a just a basic 2-page thing where I will have the home page, and then we are going to have we'll have like the video section, right? And I'm gonna show you exactly how you can do that. All right, so I'm gonna go to another new chat here. I'll put it here. Let's see how that works. And now it works. I mean, like I said, you literally have your own super coder here. I mean, it's a super coder. like I said, this is exactly how I was able to build my own first SaaS. All right, I just literally, it took me about a weekend and a half, really, a couple days past the weekend, and I'm still adding everything to it, different features, different tools, or I just added a blog to it as well. And look how you can customize this stuff, man. I mean, this is, like I said, this is crazy. All right, you can I literally built my entire SaaS using Claude and ChatGPT. All right, I have tools on the back end that's literally operating it, doing all of these different things here using Python. But look at this, man. I mean, whole back end, back office part for clients as well. Access to generate. They have access basically to go ahead and upgrade, and it's all integrated with Stripe, right? I mean, that's crazy, man. It literally blows my mind every time I look at it, because it's like, wow, you literally have your own SaaS, right? So check it out, man. That definitely give you some ideas. And that's my first SaaS, really. That's my first SaaS I've put out. All right, so let's take a look here. Let's see if it's still working here. Still working for us. And like I said, I'm gonna put together a two-part deal, a 2-page thing, basically where there's no sign in. Basically, they're gonna be able to click the button and go to the next page. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Let's take a look here closer. All right. Okay, look at this. Free mini course. Look at that, man. This part I'll take out. I'll take this out, actually. Let's take that out now. That's calendar fill-ups. That's the hero section, looks like. And then what I've done here, like I said, I studied a little HTML and things. But what that's done mainly for me, what I've noticed is it's helped me be able to kind of know the structure of stuff, right? If you can know the structure, know what you're working with, you could do some damage, man. All right. It looks like I just took that section here out. Look, I just did some damage. Okay. Where's the free course here? There we go. Use my 3,000. Okay. So maybe this section here. Let's take that out. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, that was right. Okay. All right, so, and then something like this here, I don't like having this uneven. I would either add more, change the structure, or just take this off. All right. So we got this. Look at this. Tells the client about the curriculum. Like I said, the sticky bar up here. I'm gonna have this button going to the actual next page. All right. Look at that. Look at that, man. FAQ section here. Come on. Come on. Where do you know you can get something like that done? All right, so what I'm gonna do now, let's go to the next page. So we got something called Coach Boost, basically. Get more coaching clients for you. All right, so now All right, so now using that, it's going to come up with our next page. So let's take a look here. All right. And then I'll put that here. So I'm basically going to show you exactly how you can make your own, how to make your own site. How to make your own site to where you could get your own videos hosted and things like that. And it's still going, still working for us here. Still working for us here. And what I'm gonna do, let me get a video here I'm gonna put in as a placeholder as well, just so you can really get a gist of how this thing is gonna work. So we got a video that I'm gonna use, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the video basically once I start seeing the actual layout of the website and see how the videos are. I'm gonna show you how to put in your own videos, right? And basically the only thing after this would be to set it up to where it's behind like a login wall, like a authorization thing, to where that's the only way you can get in, right? And that's something I would do with like PHP or something. But basically putting it behind there, but you'll have your own video site up, right? And then connect it to something that's gonna get your emails. All right, look at this. Look at this. Let's take a look here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and paste that into this. Paste. Oh my God. You can't get I didn't even look at it all the way, and I'm like, you can't even buy a site like this, man. Right? If you're doing your own videos, if you look at a lot of these video courses, they look so bland, so whack, man. Look at this. Look at this, man. Look at this. And all we're gonna do, I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna show you exactly how. Look, mark as complete, next lesson. Right? Right now it looks like it's not going anything because it's not connected to the videos. Let's do this. I'm gonna go back in, reprompt it. All right, so now, we basically have our coaching website homepage, right? Coaching website homepage. Like I said, we was able to find this niche using ChatGPT, and we're building it all out with ChatGPT and Claude, right? So, I mean, we got the full-fledged site. I'm gonna set it up simply to where there's no email gathering and things like that right now. I'm gonna just have it to where this button here, basically, instead of it coming down here, I'm gonna have it just going right into the lesson portal. Now if you look at this, I mean, it's not too many sites that's letting you as a coach put out your own video course like this, and you could fully customize this, man. to where you could basically have your premium offers. You can have links to your premium offers in here, right? You could have your different products if you have other products. I mean, it's sky's the limit, right? But look at this, man. Look at this. So I'm about to put together a few different videos. Let me just see here. Just so I want to see the whole, the whole gist of this thing. I want to see the whole platform. So I'm going to get some little videos I had here. I'm going to just duplicate them a few times. And then we're going to create this entire thing here. All right. And look, this is all I'm doing here. So right now I had a video already made. Something I screen recorded. I'm just using this, but you just basically will replace this with your own coaching videos, right? Or whatever you're selling, like any kind of video course, right? You don't need any third-party video course unless you want the traffic, right? That's really the only reason. But if you know how to market, right? If you could build this thing out, you don't need a lot of stuff, right? You could literally put it all together right here with these $20 tools. All right, so we're gonna go here. I'm gonna rename it. I think I did like vid1. Let's do it like that. And then here. All right. Vid2. Vid3. And this is, like I said, this is just a placeholder. Just so you'll get the gist. Vid 5. All right, so we have the 5 videos here. I'm gonna drag those into the VS Code, and you would just drag this into your hosting, right? Your file manager. You just drag that in there, and it'll know exactly where to pull from, basically on the routing. All right, so right now we're just doing everything in VS Code. We have the website now. Let's put this thing together. Let's put it all together now. All right, so site 2. I'm gonna update that, and then I'm gonna drop the videos in here in this folder. Vid1. What did I have Vid1 for? Let's do this before I do that. That'll be fine. I can use that Vid1. All right, so let's take a look. Doesn't look like it's letting me pull. I may have to reprompt here. We got that page. All right. Yeah, so right now it still looks like it's doing the video placeholders, and it's not letting me click to the next video. All right, so click to the next video, and video page. And now it'll go in and fix it. Like I said, the beautiful thing about ChatGPT or any of these coding programs, they cannot tell you no. Right? They can't tell you no. Right? No matter how many times you ask them, they cannot refute. They can't say, I can't do this. I'm not doing it. I'm tired. It's not going to tell you any of that. It can write 2,000 lines of code, and then it turns around and write 2,000 lines more. Literally. So now it's just going in here, it's fixing everything. Like I said, this was the home page here. This is the home page. Like something like this, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this here, just so I could have this. I don't like this space here. Where is it? What? All right, where is this part at? Oh, that's on the home page. Here we go. Okay, so I want to take this whole section out here. And that's what really, so far, as I've been learning different coding languages and things, that's what it's really been helping me do, is go in here and tweak things, right? As I don't like that, or I may want to see this, knowing what to tweak and things like that, or if I want to add something, I can. But we just took that section out. And now, look at that. Tells them the 5 days what they're going to be getting. And it may not, I just thought it may not be letting them do this because it's supposed to be in 5 days. Right? But, so we're going to have that changed up. It's going to change everything. Here we go. All right, let's go back here. And even if you want a free course, like I said, free courses, man, are powerful when it comes to lead generating. All right, but if you could take that free course and make your own platform, you got something major. All right, let's see here. Still not playing. Let me see here. Videos playing. This is a demo actual video. All right, let me just tell it. Still won't let me click. All right. Still doesn't show the videos and will not let click go. Fix this. And that's pretty much what right now, for what I've been able to do and see, programming is just prompting, right? Reprompting. Sometimes I get like, I get like, oh man, why I want to do this? And then I go and think, I'm like, this mode just coded 2,000 lines of code in 2.5 seconds, right? What more can you ask? It's going into space, right? So just chill out. Understand, I kind of say don't take these things for granted, man. Don't take these tools for granted, because you literally have a $1 billion coder in your pocket. This mug could do anything. Code, it could do any kind of marketing plan. With ChatGPT, you could come up with any kind of videos or ideas for videos and images, right? Sora comes up with the videos as well. Come on. Right, so right now we're just working on this site. Like I said as well, if you want access to all of these tools, check out Income Streams 247. I'm literally giving you all of the tools I use and prompts I'm using, all for free. Right, the first SaaS I've come up with using these prompts, InstantPDFKit.com. Powerful site, powerful tools that I use actually. And I know others would like to use them. I don't have to deal with ads or anything. I can do it all right here myself, right? And so can you. So check it out. All right. But done over the weekend, man. My first SaaS completed, right? Completed literally with these two tools, Claude and ChatGPT. Claude and ChatGPT, I've been able to come up with these tools, man. And so can you, all right? So can you. If you have an idea, if you have a part of an idea, you can come up with something. All right, let's see if this thing is working now. All right, no restrictions. Okay, so I'll take it was putting some kind of restrictions on there. No more locks. See, it was locking it. There we go. All right, so let's see here. Since it was a 5-day course, so you could do that if you wanted. All right. It's still not though. Let's see. still not playing the video. Let me see here. What I'm seeing, it should be playing, man. Let me see video one. Type video player display 9. That's perfect. Alright, let me do this. Let me just double check because I'm about to tell this motherfucker. Make sure I'm on the. Oh, that's why. You see that, man? I'm on the wrong version. Alright, so let's try this again. Alright, so now let's try this page out. And still nothing. Still nothing. So what I would have to do, I would have to keep on prompting, right? Because it's not doing. Look, it actually is going, isn't it? It's just not playing the videos. Video is playing. This is a demo, right? Let me make sure I have the videos in the folder, the right folder. Yeah, I do. Vid 1. It's not capitalized or anything. Yeah, vid 1, MP4, yeah. Okay, so it's changing, but now let me see if it'll fix that here real fast. Okay, it's changing. Fix all video Right, so, and really that's literally how, like I said, to make it, right? You literally, depending on how complex, and depending on how much of the prompt you want to keep, how detailed you want to go into the prompt, or like I said, you can go in here and tweak it, right? From what I'm seeing though, it should be pulling that bad boy. Let me see. I don't know if it's any JavaScript that's stopping it. It should be pulling, man. Let me see one other thing. Look at that. It's finding all the videos. It's just not pulling them into the Okay, so it looks like it has completely finished here. Let's see. This will be the last time I try it here, But like I said, this is literally how you would go in here and tweak this stuff. I'm gonna try it one more time, see if we can get it right. But you would have to log in, and what would make this really a great platform as well, making it PHP. I would make it PHP so we could log in and do a lot of these different functionalities seamlessly and have it hooked up to a database and things like that, right? And then that's all generating leads. Look, send me day one now. I mean, this is crazy perfect, right? play, and still nothing. It still will not play the damn video. Make sure I'm on the latest version. No, I'm not. Alright, let's try this again. I'm gonna close it out this time. And then let's reopen it. Still not. Let's see, will it change though? Nope, and that won't change. It's still back. It's back locked. Back locked. Which I don't want. Alright, let me see here. Let me try it one more time. Here we go. Because now, even though this example is pissing me off. Nigga getting mad over this motherfucker. Alright, so let me see. It's still showing this instead of the actual video. Alright, so let's see. It's still showing this instead of the video, and it not let me go to the next video. This fixed. Place video placeholder fully with mid on up to 5. Or any lesson. All right, so this is officially, this is gonna be the last time I try this out, because it's I'm trying to oh, did you see that? What is it? Because it's keep giving me this I didn't put the picture in there. All right, so we'll see how that comes out. And like I said, these ideas were just generated using ChatGPT. Like I said, if you don't even have ideas, ChatGPT has an unlimited amount of ideas. All right, it could take your idea and warp it to 1,000 other ideas. So there's literally no shortage of ideas. And with that, is no shortage of being able to code your own ideas if you just have a little patience, a little time, and you could just basically master prompting, right? Prompt engineering, man. All right. Let me see here. It looks like we're almost completed with this code. Okay. And like I said, we was able to make our first SaaS. I mean, I've made the entire first SaaS fully this way. I mean, down to the articles. I got contact forms that automatically contact me, right? As I put out stuff, or clients, they want to come in and contact you. You think you need some extra software, you don't. All right, this thing will go here. It goes directly to my email. Bam. I mean, pretty simple, man. All right. Looks like one of these links weren't right. This one. Okay. So I'm gonna have to fix this contact link. All right, that's going somewhere else. Let's see here. And just tweaking it, man. You constantly tweaking. Like I said, we got tools here. Tools, payment integration, database management, dashboard that locks. Basically, you can't get in it now, right? You try to get to the tools, it just redirects you, right? Redirects you to sign up. I mean, these kind of functionalities is really what every SaaS is based on, and you could make it, right? You can make it your own. So, and not even just SaaS, even like this video platform here. This would be basically, I would set this up the exact same way. I would set this up the exact same way, where the only way you have access here is once you sign in. This could lead you into another platform if you have, like I said, premium courses or products, things like that. I mean, the sky's is the limit, man. All right, so we're gonna see here. This may be working now here. All right, and it looks like it's working, but it's not letting me go to the next video. Oh, let me see here.
Welcome to AI Hub 247.
All right.
We explore the most revolutionary.
Let's go to the next one. Mark is complete, maybe. We got the videos going. All right. Test current video. And now, as you see, it won't let me complete it. Right. So we got one problem and go to the next one. I'm gonna try one other thing here. All right. Make it to where all videos be accessed immediately. Because now you can't go to the next one and mark this course. All right. All right, so it's gonna fix that here. And like I said, I'm running this all on a Namecheap cPanel, right? So I mean, this costs a little of nothing, right? And I've been able to hook up an entire SaaS. I have multiple websites, like I mentioned. If you want access to all of these tools, man, definitely check out Income Streams 247. I'm giving you all of the tools. Let's take a look here. All right. Should be working soon here. And that's the main thing that I do, right? The main thing is just, like I said, staying patient, realizing the kind of power that you have at your fingertips, and then just getting better at prompting, right? If I took a little more time in prompting this thing, we could have gotten this done a lot faster. But even the time that it's taken, it's still nothing. It's still nothing. All right. So, all right. I've removed all restrictions and made everything work. All right. Let's just see. Let's just see about that. All right. It's still fucked up. Oh, there it is. Looks like you gotta hit down here. All the videos are loading though. Now let's see here. And the click on the side, right, doesn't change the video. Well, it does to go back, looks like. That's weird. And those are things, those little type of things and mistakes. I mean, that's what you fix during the that's what you would fix during the prompting, right? And like even for here, like it says free PDF guide, I'll put a PDF guide here. See there, something like that. You could basically put your resources down here for people to download, right? You could have another link for an upsell. I mean, the skies is the limit. Right now, as you can see, I would have to get these buttons to work right. It looks like it's just working with these now, which is good. I mean, it's still good. It's a good start. But it goes to the next lesson, right? You could upload your own videos, have your own video platform, and literally customize this to any niche, right? So guys, I definitely hope you all found this valuable, man. This has been something very, very impactful for me and my workflow. So I definitely will be showing you even more. I'll be coming back with even more. Like I said, I've been able to make my own SaaS, my first SaaS, completely up and operational. Definitely stay tuned. I'll see y'all in the next one.